Right, welcome to The Sims 3, not The Sims 4, as you've probably noticed. I know that The Sims 4 is a thing. I don't have The Sims 4. I've never played The Sims 4. I have no intention of ever purchasing The Sims 4. I am a Sims 3 girl, through and through. I have always been a Sims 3 girl. In fact, I was so much of a Sims 3 girl back when I was a teenager, and you know, before I had a life, that I used to watch all the YouTubers. First off, I can't remember who any of them were now, actually thinking about it, but I used to watch all the Sims YouTubers. I used to follow all the videos, all the Let's Plays. I had all the expansion packs, all the stuff packs. I used to pre-order them months in advance and then wait with eager anticipation on, like, release day, just wait for the postie, just sit waiting, watching for it coming up the road. Anyway, on the forums, man, I used to be on all the forums with all of the mad Sims 3 people like me. I was a proper Sims 3 fan. And I basically spent all of my money on The Sims. All of my money that I used to get when I was like a teenager. And a bit older, actually, because I left school when I was 16 and started working, and I was definitely still massively into The Sims 3 by that point. So yeah, just like all my money went on The Sims 3, which is one of the main reasons why I am so against ever buying The Sims 4 or any other Sims game ever. I feel like the amount of money that I spent on this when I was young and stupid, I should still be getting my money's worth out of this game when I'm 70, before I can even think about buying anything else with The Sims on it. But anyway, yes, where I was going with all of this before I got sidetracked, as I always do, there is one thing in my Sims 3 history that I have never done in The Sims. I have never created myself. Ever. I have never had a Sim self, as people used to call them. This was a thing that people used to do quite frequently, I used to see on the forums. People would create themselves in The Sims. They'd create a Sim self. And I always used to think, how bloody pointless is that? Doesn't that just sound so boring? Why on earth would you want to create yourself? You can be a werewolf. You can be, I don't know, a rocket scientist or something. You can be whatever you want to be, and you decide to just create yourself. Isn't that boring? And then today I decided, you know what? I feel like creating myself in The Sims. Just for a change. And then I thought, you know what? I'll record it, because that's a thing I do these days. So, we're in Sunset Valley. Because despite... I do have every expansion pack installed, by the way. I don't have every stuff pack installed. Because I no longer see the point in having all of them. But I do have every expansion pack installed. And despite the fact that pretty much every expansion pack brought a new neighbourhood, Sunset Valley was always the best, wasn't it? They never beat this one. This was the original and it was always the best. But it is a little bit different. I've tweaked it a little bit because... all the expansion packs would always bring in like new lot types and things, and then Sunset Valley would suddenly be very boring and kind of out of date. So I've updated it. It's got new things. It's got clubs, and it's got, I think there's a fire station down there, and there's a what's the madoodle junkyard. That's it over there. I was trying to think what the American word is. We would just call it a tip. In Britain, we would say that's the tip. What else have we got? I believe. Oh, we've got, this is my supernatural corner. For the supernatural expansion, I've got like a fairy thing up there, and there's a gypsy thing, and then I've moved in some supernatural families, so there's some supernaturals flying around. That's a bar, I think. That's the elixir place. There's some other stuff around, probably. We'll get to it, I'm sure. And I have been playing in this version of Sunset Valley, as you can see, which is why it's nighttime. Rather than it's not like a fresh one that I've just opened up. Anyway, we are going to create me. So if we go to create a household. There we go, that's me! That's me, apparently, right there. That is perfect. That is, yes, brilliant. Okay, we might just make a few minor little adjustments. Let's go to pre-made Sims. And we'll see if we can find one who looks a wee bit like me. We filter out all the blokes. We don't need them. We're going to go through. We're going to see if we can find anyone who looks a little bit like me. I'm taking this very seriously, by the way. I've got a mirror. I've got a mirror sitting right next to me now. I'm going to recreate me. Yeah, I'm looking myself in the eye as I say this, giving myself a knowing look. Anyway, oh, blimey, that's what I apparently created. That's interesting. She's a bit terrifying, isn't she? Why the hell did I create her? Okay, who looks a little bit like me? Kinda no one, to be honest. That's another one I created, apparently. Oh, I haven't played this in a while. I sort of rediscovered it during lockdown. I sort of got back into The Sims 3 proper. I've dipped back into it now and then over the years. I've never got back to the same level of obsession as I had when I was a teenager. But yeah, apparently created a Sim with pink hair at some point during lockdown. It's interesting. her. I think she looks a little bit like me. I think we'll use her as like a starting template. Yeah, she looks a little bit like me in the face. We'll go for, okay, Magpie? Corvidae, is that how you spell it? I can't bloody remember. I think that's how you spell it. Yeah, that's how you spell it, right? Yeah, one day I'll tell you the story of where that name came from, but not today. We are indeed human, yes, so I've got the supernatural thing installed, expansion pack installed, which means you can be all of these supernatural types. I would love to be a witch, but no, we're going to be a normal, boring human because we're normal and boring, and now we have the awkward moment where I have to judge, like, my own bust size and things like that. Okay, I'm going to turn her body weight down, like, a little bit. I'm going to admit I'm not skinny or anything, but yeah, that's about normal. Maybe put her muscle up a little bit, just a tiny bit. I do a lot of heavy lifting at work, alright? I've got a bit of muscle on me, right? A little bit, just a little bit. Yes, now I have to judge my own bust size. Oh, this is going to be embarrassing. I'm going to say right now, I have to buy bras from like actual proper bra companies rather than normal clothes companies, because in normal clothes companies, they usually go up to like the size that's one below me. I'm just going to say that. Like, you know, they don't do bras in my... Well, they do boring ones. There's always boring bras in big sizes, isn't there? What? I mean, just like normal boring white ones. And it's like, what? Just because I've got slightly higher than average bust size, that doesn't mean I don't want pretty bras. Jesus. Pretty bras with like butterflies on and sunflowers and love hearts and stuff. And you always click on them and then it's like, oh, I can't get them in my size. I'm going to stop talking about bras now, my dad's watching. Okay, I reckon that'll do us. I might come back and adjust it again later once I've like got her proper clothes on. Maybe a little bit. Come on, game. There we go. I know you were thinking about it. The Sims 3 is slow, alright? I don't know what kind of computer you would need for The Sims 3 with every expansion pack installed not to be slow. The Sims 3 is just slow. I've never seen anybody playing The Sims 3 on YouTube where it isn't slow. So, you know, The Sims 3 is slow. Right, hair. Yes. This is going to be fun because we've got all these exciting hairstyles. Look at all of these wonderful hairstyles that we have. Oh, and then if we go over to like here with all of the accessories on and stuff, if we let the game think about it for a moment. Come on, game, I believe in you. There we go. We've got witches' hats and we've got ponytails and motorbike helmets if that's a thing you want. Oh, we've got so much cool stuff. Look at all this variety, all of this amazing choice. Yeah, I'm just going to go down here. And if we can find, where is it? Like the most boringest one. That's the one. Yep, that's me. That's me. That's my hair. That's the most boringest one. We'll go brown. I'm not quite that brown. I'm a bit of a lighter brown than that. Sort of that kind of brown. That's a bit gingery. I'm not quite gingery. If we sort her ends out. Little bit darker. Maybe put like highlights in that are a little bit darker. I do have lots of colours in my hair, as my mother always points out. She always goes, oh, you've got so many colours in your hair. No, that's a bit dark again. You see, I always go darker because darker looks nicer, but it's not what my hair is. Kind of is a little bit. It's hard to judge. It's night time and I've got the lights on. Maybe if I go like dark base and then lighter highlights, maybe that would be more like it. Like those kind of highlights? No, that's kinda. I mean, sort of. Maybe a little bit darker. I think I need a slider. There we go. I'm not usually this precise when I'm creating my Sims, by the way. But you know, I'm trying to make her look like me. A little bit. Can we go like for a more brown? That's a bit of an orangey brown. I want like a brownier brown. Brownier? Brown. I want a brown. Sort of. That's kind of a reddier brown, isn't it? Yeah, I'm going for what looks nice rather than what actually my hair looks like. This is a trap I'm going to be falling into a lot while I'm doing this. This might be the entire video. Me trying to figure out what my bloody hair colour is. Ah, that's nice. That's nice. I like that. That's pretty close. That is... Get that to... Yes! Yes, that's what I'm looking for. And then move it on the tips as well. And the tips one can maybe be like a wee bit darker. Just a wee bit darker, just to give it, you know, a bit of shade, a bit of nuance, all of that. The roots can be a wee bit darker. There we go. It's sort of slightly reddish. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do, man. Flipping neck. Right. Eyebrows. Yeah, those ones will do, I think. What about those ones? Those ones? No, not those ones. Those ones are a bit too styled. Those ones are actually probably closer, but I don't like them. No, my eyebrows aren't that bad. Come on. About those ones. No, that's a monobrow. That would be for my brother, that would. If I ever decide to create him. Give him the good old monobrow. Actually, that's pretty spot on, to be honest with you. Wow. Yeah, okay. Got bushy eyebrows, that's fine. I've also got long eyelashes, so we'll give a nice long eyelashes. I've got nice long. Not quite that long. Sort of that long. That'll do. Okay, now before I go for a looks, I'm going to take the glasses off. Going to take the glasses off. Where's the glasses? They're in accessories. And give them a while to load, and then we just do that. Blah, 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 blah. Come on, take the glasses off. Take the glasses off. Take the glasses off. Come on. There we go. Glasses are off. Wow, she looks much less like me without glasses on, which is weird since I don't have glasses. Yeah, she doesn't look as much like me as I thought she did all of a sudden. Okay. Well, never mind. We are going to go for... Oh, Jesus. I usually don't touch any of this stuff, man. I mean, God, who can be bothered? What kind of facial structure do I have? I don't know. You know what? I've never looked at myself with so much scrutiny before. I've never paid that much attention to what I look like. Something like that. That's a little bit like me. That's a little bit like me. I mean, she's got a very clenched jaw. She needs a bit of a lower jaw than that. Can I lower her jaw? Jaw height. Can you just lower your jaw a little bit? Lower it a little bit. Slightly longer face. Yeah, it's not a million miles away. Maybe you need to bring the jaw in a bit as well. Bring it in a bit. Yeah. She's going to end up looking awful, isn't she? This is what always happens when you start messing around with this stuff, because the human face is such a specifically proportioned thing, you know. And if one thing is slightly out of proportion with everything else, they just don't look human anymore. And like a normal human looks human, right? Because, you know, nature just magically decides your proportions. But when you try and recreate it, God, artists. I tell you what, I do not admire anyone in the world more than I admire artists. I have no idea how they just do anything that they do when they just, you know, manage to like recreate a face on paper. She's got quite gaunt cheeks, has she? I definitely do not have gaunt cheeks. Got pudgy cheeks, me. Pudgy cheeks like a little hamster. Little gerbil, that's me. Yeah, she's got slightly too gaunt cheeks. Can I do something about her cheeks? Cheek fullness. Can I make her cheeks a bit fuller? It's not really helping. That's not really helping. Maybe it's to do with her cheekbones. Yeah. Cheekbone. What are my cheekbones like? I don't have terribly pronounced cheekbones, I'm going to say. I think... Has that helped? That has not helped. Oh my God, she already looks terrible. Oh, I can give her a little crease around her mouth. Do I have a little crease? I do when I smile. I don't when I'm not smiling. But I'm smiling most of the time, so... Quite a smiley person. Quite smiley. Okay, I'm going to give myself a little... Oh my God, that makes me look old. That makes me look so old. I'm not doing that. Cheek jowls! Do I have cheek jowls? I don't have cheek jowls. Is that what's making her cheek? Look, she's got a little dent there. Look, there's a wee dent there. I can't figure out why. Oh, bloody hell, I hate character creators. I hate friggin' character creators. She looks awful. Right, we're starting again. Go back to these. Find... That's not me. No, that's not really me. Is that me? That could be me. She's got too much of a pointy chin. What about that one? She's not got pointy enough of a chin. We're getting there though. We're getting there. Let's see if we can do something with that. If we can maybe... bring our cheeks in a bit. No, I can't do anything with that. Oh my God, this is going to take me for bloody ever, this is. Okay, I think that's the one with like the least notable features. That's the thing, my facial structure has no notable features. It's not like I have it's not like I have, you know, particularly high cheekbones or a particularly prominent jawline or anything like that. I'm just sort of, just nothing notable. That's what I want. I want a facial structure that just has nothing notable whatsoever. Right, her eyes need to be smaller. Definitely need to be smaller. One of the things when people take pictures of me, my eyes always look too small. When I'm, like, posing for a picture, one of the things I do is open my eyes really wide, because in photos my eyes always look really small, and if I have to make the effort to open them really, really wide just to make them look normal. It's very strange. I mean, looking at myself in the mirror now, my eyes don't look particularly small, but in a photo they would. It's very strange, that. Anyway, yes, right, that's kind of fine. Oh god, I'm gonna have to work out what bloody shape my eyes are. Oh. Again, they're just normal. They're just boringly shaped, alright? They're not interestingly shaped. Eye colour, that's the thing I need to do. What kind of eye colour do I have? Sort of browny green. Quite dark, but with a bit of green. That's the kind of eyes I have. I need to make them bigger again so I can see the friggin' colour. You're gonna have big eyes again just for a moment, just so I can see what colour I'm working with. Okay, yeah, we're sort of brown, but not like brown. Greeny brown. Green, not green though. Greeny brown. I've got very nice eyes, I have to say. I often think that about myself when I look in the mirror. Think, wow, Magpie, you've got nice eyes, you have. They're nice and dark, but they're not like, you know, they just got that little bit of, a little hint of green in them. That's what they've got going on. I can't really get the colour, to be honest with you. It's sort of, it's sort of, that's more blue. Yeah, there's a point somewhere like there-ish. I think them a wee bit darker. Oh, I wish I could zoom in on her a bit more. I want to get like right up close. Can I? Is it just, we don't have like, you know, inner iris and outer iris. What game is it where you have inner iris and outer iris? That's Dragon Age Inquisition, isn't it? Yeah, that's a well, I was going to say that's a good character creator. It's not really, but it has good eye colour picker thing, because you have inner iris and outer iris. You can make really good eye colours in that character creator, I'm telling you. I'm going to say my eyes, they tend more towards brown than green, but the green is more noticeable than the brown, if you know what I mean. Like, if I have to pick one or the other, I'll go greenish, sort of, maybe. I can't see them very well, because like I say, it's dark and I've got the light on. It's not like normal, natural light. It's sort of olive. Should we go olive? Go olive. I mean, they're hazel. They're green, brown, hazel. That's the colour my eyes are, but... go like olive. Olivey. That's a yes! I think that's it. Maybe. Just like a tiny bit more brown. There. That's my eyes. Those are going to be my eyes, okay? Those are going to be my eyes. Then we'll make my eyes nice and small again. Smallish eyes. Oh man, what shape are my eyes? What shape are my eyes? They're quite round. Well, not round. They're eye-shaped. I don't know. Ooh, I could have alien eyes. Ooh. Yes, those are my eyes. And then we have alien eyes modifier. Oh, that changes my thing. Oh, I could be an alien. Yeah, that would be good, wouldn't it? Rotate eyes. Now, my eyes tend... Ooh. My eyes kind of droop down a little bit, actually. Droop down a little bit. Yeah, they droop down a little bit. Like that. Oh god, I'm going to look awful. I'm going to look so awful. And then... A little bit bigger. A little bit bigger. No, a little bit smaller. A little bit smaller. I really am. I'm going to look awful. Oh my god, look at me. I look terrible. Right. Look terrible. Okay. I think they need to be a little bit, like, rounder. If we go there, and what eyelid height? Eyelid. Okay, and then upper eyelid. Oh, now I just look tired. Yeah, that's me looking tired. Lower eyelid height, what does that do? Nah, maybe a little bit. Round her off a little bit. And then, what does that do? Ooh, How high is the corner of my eye? All these things that you never bother to look at. I mean, I've never bothered to look at how high the corner of my eye is. Pretty much middle, to be honest with you. Pretty much middle. About there. About there. Bit down, bit down, bit down. It's going to be the most boring video in history. It's just me moving sliders around going, oh, I think that's right. Maybe a little bit lower. That one. Ah, ha, ha. That's what I wanted. I want that kind of circly. More circly, more circly, more circly, more circly. My eyes are more circly than that. Come on, guys. You haven't made this character creator for me, have you? Are those my eyes? Those don't do my eyes justice. My eyes are much nicer than that. Make them a wee bit smaller again. I think those are basically my eyes. Okay, nose. 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 Kind of. That is actually very much like my nose. That's very much like my nose. What does my nose look like in profile? I don't know. My eyes don't go around that far. It's very difficult to look at yourself in profile. Yeah, that's pretty much my nose, actually. Make the bridge a bit wider. Bridge width. There we go. Make that a bit wider. Bit wider, bit wider, bit wider. Move it up a bit as well, because my nose is not that far away from my eyes. Move it up a bit, move it up a bit, move it up a bit. Oh, great. Now I look terrible. See what I mean? Like there, fine. There, terrible. Like literally half a millimetre and suddenly it looks awful. I mean, I will make it look less like me if looking like me means it looks awful. I think my face generally is just... Actually, I think the eyes need moving down. I think that's what we need to do. Rather than moving the nose up, I think the eyes need moving down. Is that a thing I can do? Yes, I can. Move my eyes down. Move my eyes down. That's better. That's better. I think. Okay, nose. Nose, nose, nose. Move the nose down a bit, actually. My nose is quite close to my mouth. I think my face is just smaller than that, actually. My face is just generally smaller. I don't think my nose sticks out that much. I think it can go in a bit. Go, where's length? In a bit, yeah. It's a bit squashed, my nose. It's a bit of a... It's a little bit squashed. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's lovely. It's a perfectly lovely nose. But it's not the kind of nose that can get away with a nose piercing. This is something I've always thought about me, because nose piercings are one of those things, they will either look very elegant or very tacky. It's one or the other, and it completely depends on the shape of your nose. Like, totally. I had a teacher at school, and she was the cool teacher because she had a nose piercing, and she had like 3 rings in her earring, and she had a lower back tattoo, and a sports car. She was the cool teacher who everybody wanted to be, and I always wanted a nose piercing. Everybody wanted a nose piercing like her because she was the cool teacher, but she had a very elegant nose, very lovely, thin, long, elegant nose, so it looked really good on her. And then when I grew up a bit, and I was looking at myself in the mirror one day, and I thought, you know what? I do not have the kind of nose that can get away with a nose piercing. That's no. My nose wouldn't do a nose piercing. I need to make the tip a bit bigger. Make that a bit bigger. A little bit bigger. Just a little bit bigger. There we go. Just a little bit bigger. Maybe make it a tiny bit wider as well. No, I don't need bigger nostrils. I just need it a little bit wider. Little bit. Just teeny tiny bit. Teeny tiny bit. You know what? This looks nothing like me. I've made every individual element look like me, but put it all together looks nothing like me. We haven't done the mouth yet. Okay, what does my mouth look like? Looks like a mouth! I don't bloody know! Oh, God. Right, that one. That looks a bit like me. Yes. Kinda. It's a bit too pronounced around there. I think if I find one that's less pronounced along there, that'll be easier to fix, if you see what I mean. So... Oh, fuck. I mean, that's my top lip. That's not my bottom lip. Also, that's way too small. Let's see if we can do something with it, though. Bit wider, bit wider. Actually, I do have quite a small mouth, now I'm looking at it. Little bit. Quite a small mouth. I'm quite small, generally. I'm just small. If there was a height meter... for what height your sim you want to make your sim. My sim would be quite small. Just a small person. That's fine. Make that a little bit. Oh, this is going to be difficult, man. This is going to be really difficult. Okay, I need a wider what's-a-madoodle. What's that bit? You know that bit, that there, that from your nose to your mouth. That bit needs to be wider. What's that bit called? I've no idea. Is there a bit to make that bit wider? Doesn't look like there is. I'm going to go back to the mouths. That one. That one. Yes. Yes. Yeah, I'm going to go that one. I'm going to make my lips a bit bigger. No, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. That's a bit more like it. Yeah, that's a bit more like it. That's a bit more like it. Bit more. You need to be a wee bit thicker and a wee bit wider. Wee bit wider. Yeah, make that. Yes, that's what I want. I think a little bit, and then this is a proper balance knock. This is. Yeah, and then the mouth in general, I think, needs to be a tiny bit lower to begin with. And then a tiny bit narrower, yes. Just a little bit. Nose is still sticks out too far. My nose does not stick out that far. Where's the length thing? You need to go in. That's more like it. That's much more like my nose, little button nose there. All squashed like a little tomato. I think that's it. I think that's me. I think that is not actually terrible. That's not terrible at all. I mean, it's not perfect, don't get me wrong, but it's not terrible. I'm still not massively sold on her actual facial structure, I'm going to be honest with you. I think her jaw's too wide. Bring that jaw in a bit. Flipping heck, my jaw is not that wide. My jaw's quite... You can't see my jaw, that's how narrow my jaw is. Flipping heck. Bring that right in. And then you see she's got this little dip here and I don't know what it's for. I don't have a dip there. I definitely don't. I've got a nice smooth line there. Why have you got a dip there? That's just annoying. That doesn't change anything. Cheekbones. Cheekbones don't change anything. Oh, I'm going to start messing around with stuff and ruining everything, aren't I? Right, undo whatever I've just done. Right. Is that just the jaw I've undone? I don't know. Let's go back and check. No, I haven't undone the jaw. We'll go back till we've undone the jaw. Right. Redo the jaw. Okay. See, she just looks terrible from that angle, doesn't she? I mean, head on, Shazarit. But from that angle, she looks awful. Cheekbone shape. I don't know. I don't know why she's got that annoying... I mean, from a distance, you won't be able to friggin' well tell, will you? And we'll always be from a distance with her. She kind of looks like me. Sort of. Maybe. Kind of. It's close enough. I want to give her that bit of nasal bone crease. Is that what a nasal bone? Nasal bone, yes. I can't pronounce that. What is that nasolabial crease? Yeah, give her a bit of one. Give her a bit of one, because I do have a bit of one. Like I say, mostly when I smile, it disappears when I don't, but we'll give her like a bit of one. Do you want to make her look like she's smiling? Actually, that does make her look like she's smiling more, doesn't it? Makes her look like she's smiling. I also want to make her mouth just a weeny bit wider. Just a weeny bit, not because... I think that, yeah, my mouth isn't wider, but I think it will look a little bit better if it is. There we go. Just want to make her look a little bit better. I look better than this in real life, right? Probably. Okay. Yeah, that's close enough. Oh, I'm not happy with her eyes, man. I'm not happy with her eyes at all. Those aren't my eyes. What do those eyes look like? Those eyes look like my eyes. I should have just gone for those eyes. Oh god, I think I've ruined everything. I think I've ruined everything by trying to change my eyes. Ah! Okay, let's see how far we can undo. Undo. Were those the ones we had? Were those the ones we had? Yes, because that was the mouth that just changed. I've suddenly really gone off her. She looks awful. Oh my god, I don't look like that. Okay, I think that's a bit better. God, I look old. I look so old. Don't I look old. I look like an old person who looks young. That's what I look like. When in fact I'm a young person who looks young. People always think I'm younger than I am, and I don't think it's actually because I look younger than I am. I think it's because I act younger than I am. I think it's because I'm quite shy and introverted and people think I'm quite young. People at work think I'm about 18, honestly. When I say things like, oh, I've been driving for 7 years, and they look at me like I'm crazy, and they're like, how old are you? 26? Oh, fuck it, we're gonna go with that, alright? We're gonna go with that, one of these freckles. Oh, freckles! I don't have freckles. I'd love freckles, but I don't have freckles. Not on my face, anyway. I've got freckly arms, slightly. I've got little bit freckly arms. I don't have freckles on my face. I always wanted freckles when I was a kid. Ooh, exciting makeup. I always wanted freckles. Yes, as it happens, I wear no makeup ever, so all of these can be off. Yay, no makeup, excellent. Costume makeup. Is there a tiger? Is there a tiger? Yes, there is! There we go, that's me. No. Okay. No. Get rid of you. What else is there? There's a clown. Do I look good at... Oh, I look quite good as a clown. Yeah, that's quite fun. Yeah, we'll not that one. That'll be fine. I look very serious. I'm really boring, man. Oh god, I look so boring. Right, tattoos. See if I can recreate my tattoos. This is not going to be fun. Oh, this is what I look like in my undies, apparently. Wow. I can tell you right now that is not what I look like in my underwear. Okay, tattoos. Right, so I've got one on my right wrist, but you can't put them on the inner wrist, if I remember correctly. You can only put them on the outside wrist. Right side, yeah. Is it right? Is it my right? Yes, it is my right. Sorry, just need to work out what my left is from my right for a minute there. Yeah, so it's going to have to go like on the outside. It's actually on the inside, but it's going to have to go on the outside. And it is a magpie. Yep, Magpie has a tattoo of a magpie. There isn't... is that the only bird we've got? That's the only bird we've got if we zoom in a little bit. And if we want to make it a wee bit bigger. There's always like a sweet spot where it's really like good definition. I always found, there we go, that's sort of it, and then we can make it nice and bright. Because I moisturise my tattoos, I look after them so they stay vibrant. And what sort of colours have we got going on here? We've got like a dark blue. Sort of kind of colour, like a bluey purple. Bluey purpley. Aye, that'll do. And then there's a bit of white. Bit of white there, and then we can have a bit of black. That's just the outline. Can we not change the beat colour? Yes, that's the orange one. Bloody hell. Pay attention. There we go. That's sort of it, kinda. Right, so that's my wee magpie. That doesn't look like a magpie. Never mind. And then on the other arm, yeah, I've got it on like the inner forearm. If we go to the left side, forearm. It's on the inner forearm, but I'll only be able to put it on the outer forearm. Now it's like planets and stuff. It's Earth and Jupiter and Saturn, and then a little rocket, and then a little UFO with all like colourful stars and stuff around it. Oh, and the moon. The moon's there as well. How the hell am I going to recreate that? Okay, well, forget about the actual theme. Let's just try and recreate like the colours and stuff, because you can layer tattoos on top of each other, which is quite fun. So if we go for something like that, cover the whole arm, something like that, scale it up a bit, Way nice and big, there we go. And then if we change the colours to, what have we got? The trouble is, it's got pretty much every colour in the spectrum in it. It's a very colourful tattoo. I like colours, alright? I like things to be colourful. If we go for a bit of purple, and then we go for a bit of pink, And then we go for a little bit of blue. A bit more of a blue than that. And then the black can be... Actually, no, the black can be... Yes, that'll do. Probably. And then... what can I put over it to make it look a bit sexy? I don't know, maybe that? Put that over it? Does that work? That doesn't really work. Stars? I can put stars over. If I scale that down a little bit, that's kind of... Because it does have stars, you know, planets and stuff. I'm not 100% convinced that works. This can be tricky, this is. Put something like that over it. A mermaid. An octopus! Why not? What about just a bit of a pattern like that, but make it nice and big, and then... Oh, this is bugging me. It's going to really bug me. Okay, I'm going to put the stars over it. Because, you know, it's quite a geeky tattoo. It's all like cartoony planets and stuff. And, you know, that's DNA, so that's quite geeky as well. So, you know, at least the theme is still there, kind of. It doesn't look great, I'm going to admit, but if I do a little bit of jiggery-pokery, tweak around a little bit, maybe add something else. Come on, there must be something I can put on that's going to make it look good. Flowers! Ah ha ha ha! If I scale those up, and then I've got like, you see, this is what I want. Got like flowers going through DNA. Which is not what my tattoo is, but it sounds like an amazing tattoo. I now totally want to get a tattoo of flowers going through DNA. That sounds amazing. Make you a bit orange. And then, what else have I got going on? Go for... I don't know, go for a bit of blue again, I think. There's quite a lot of blue in it. Bit of blue. Bit of blue. I can hear my computer making noises. I don't have my headphones in at the minute because the music is too distracting. I do like the Sims 3 music, don't get me wrong, but it is kind of distracting. Yeah, so I can hear all the noises my computer makes. My computer is sometimes louder than others, because I know you can always hear the annoying drone in the background of my computer. But sometimes it's like really loud. Oh, I appear to be offline apparently. Yeah, that's because my internet connection is dodgy as hell in this room for some reason. I have no idea why. Is that kind of it? It's more colourful than that, man. What the hell's wrong with me? Put more colour in it. It's got lots of colour. It's got pinks and... It's nice. It starts off pink. Oh no, it starts off orange at the top, but then moves down into pink, then into purple, then into blue. It's got like a swirl of colour moving through it. It's very nice. It's very colourful. It's very colourful. It took 6.5 hours to do in one sitting. Just because of all of the colours. I think that'll do, actually. I think that's... Oh, I want to give it more colour, man. I want to give it... No. We'll stick... Yeah, that's good. We're going to go with that. We've got DNA with flowers going through it and stars. And a very weird little bird down there, which is pretending to be a magpie. That's fine. I think that's going to do us. Everything, yes. Okie dokie. Right. Put your clothes back on, Magpie. Jesus Christ, woman. Okay. I'm going to put her in the clothes I am wearing right at this moment. That'll be marvellous. Okay, cookie. What am I wearing right at the minute? I'm wearing a hoodie. But there's lots of different hoodies, isn't there? These are all the normal boring ones that came with the base game. Oh, we don't want any of those. Those are hoodies. But there are better hoodies than that. I remember there being better hoodies than that. Come on, game, impress me. This is all the world adventure stuff. That's the nightlife stuff. It's not called nightlife. Late night, that's it. Late night stuff. Come on, I need a hoodie. Those are hoodies. Oh, they've all got stuff on them though. Ah ha ha ha, that's the one I want. Right. So you can be black and black and black and white and actually no the thingies are white. Oh, but that changes the colour of those down there as well. Oh man, I don't want those bits to be white. Although actually that looks like my top underneath just has longer sleeves, doesn't it? That's what that looks like. Yeah, okay, we'll go with that. That's fine. And then we need some... Come on. It's always a fun bit. Wait for the thing to load in. That when that stops being grey, when that turns blue, that means that all of the things were loaded in. There we go. Everything's loaded in now. Oh, look at all of this exciting stuff I could put myself in. Yeah, all of this exciting stuff. Let's see if we can find the most boring pair of jeans. What have we got? Those ones? Yeah, I think those ones pretty much spawn. Maybe I have to change the colour a little bit. And those are the ones we want. Yeah, those are the ones we want. And make them a bit bluer. Not that blue. They're not that blue, just a sort of denim-y kind of blue, you know? Very, yeah, sort of like bearish. That denim-y kind of blue. I think that looks about right to me. And then shoes. I'm not currently wearing any shoes. I can tell you I'm wearing... What am I wearing? I'm wearing pink socks with fried eggs, toast and coffee on them. That's pictures of fried egg, toast and coffee. I haven't spilt fried egg, toast and coffee on my on my sock. I don't know how you could spill toast. It's got pictures. Yeah, never mind. Okay, we're going to try and find some shoes that I would normally wear. Well, I've got a nice pair of boots, which are not unlike that. So that's one possibility. What else have I got? I've got my nice pair of Converse. Those are like my posh shoes. Should tell you something about me. When I'm wearing my Converse, oh, that means I'm going posh. Because they cost more than like 20 quid. So they're my posh shoes. And then I've got my normal boring trainers, which are black. They're not that colourful. But there aren't any black ones immediately available. What should we go for? Should I go for my posh Converse? My nice boots? I don't know what season we're going to be in when we get down there, since I've been playing. Because normally you start off in summer, if you've got the Seasons expansion pack installed. When you start a new game, it'll start in summer. But since I've been playing in this neighbourhood, I don't know what season we're in. And I like to change my Sims outfits depending on the season, you know. You don't wear the same in winter as you do in summer, do you? I'll tell you what, we'll put her in the Converse. We'll make them a bit blacker. A little bit blacker, make them like proper black. There we go. Because, you know, I keep them nice and clean. They're my posh shoes. And then, since you can see a tiny bit of ankle there, we're going to give her some socks. I never wear shoes without socks. I'm not uncivilized. There you go, Magpie, my love. You can have some socks. And since I've mentioned it, we'll make them bright pink. Be wearing my bright pink socks. It's sort of that kind of pink. Yeah, that kind of pink. You just see a little hint of bright pink socks there. That's lovely. There we go. What else have we got? Jewellery. Yes, jewellery. I like a bit of jewellery. I do like my dangly earrings. What kind of dangly earrings have we got? We're not going to be able to see them because of our hair. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, I like my dangly earrings. I love dangly earrings. Cats! Yes! I don't have any dangly cat earrings, but I would totally... I find like really obscure earrings on eBay that are sort of made by people with like little lightsabers on or whatever. Those are the kind of earrings I've got. I've got a moon in one ear, and then I've got Saturn in the other ear. That's the planet Saturn. Those are my planetary earrings. I've got Alice in Wonderland earrings, which is... That's what they were advertised as. They are actually a teapot on one ear and a cup and saucer on the other ear. My earrings never match as well. That's another thing. I always like to mix and match earrings and have different ones on each ear. Don't like my earrings to match. That's boring. But yes, cat earrings. I would totally have cat earrings. I've got Converse earrings, actually. I've got earrings in the shape of Converse. Yes. That's a thing I have. What else? Rings. I do like a good ring. Those are all very boring compared to the kind of rings I wear, but we'll go for that one. That doesn't look terrible. If it's ever going to appear. Has it appeared on the other hand? Yeah, you zoomed in on the wrong hand, game. Bloody hell, we'll go for that one. Is that it? I mean, I could give myself a bracelet, but she's wearing long sleeves, man. There's no point. Right. Okay. I can officially confirm I have never made a more boring sim in my life. How bloody boring does she look? Jesus Christ. Okay, let's move on. Formal. Now this will be fun. I don't own any formal clothes. I never go anywhere where I need to look formal. I can't tell you the last time I wore a dress. Jesus Christ, that must have been... Wow, it didn't look like that, I can tell you. Oh, it's my auntie's wedding. I bought a nice dress for my auntie's... Oh God, I loved that dress. I bought that dress for my auntie's wedding. And then I lost 4 stone and now it's massively too big for me. It's a nice dress though. I looked amazing in it as well. I'm not big on modesty. I don't know if you can tell. Oh, I looked great in that dress. I did. What would I wear to something formal? I tell you what, I've got quite a nice leather jacket that I always put on, like, to anything that I need to look remotely formal. Like job interviews, funerals, anything, you know. If it's anything like remotely formal, oh yeah, I'll put my leather jacket on. That's my, you know, it's my posh jacket. There we go. There's a nice leather jacket for her. Yeah, okay. Is that the only leather jacket we've got going on? I don't remember there being any others particularly. I did download a lovely one from the store. Because, oh yes, I used to buy things from the Sims 3 store when I was a teenager. Because, like I say, I was an idiot. But I can't find how to get all of that stuff back. I don't know if I can reclaim it in any way. I mean, I am like logged into my old account and everything. That seems to be the only leather jacket we've got. It was a lovely one though. It was like a proper biker one with like a scarf and everything. Oh, I loved it so much. Yes, I spent all my hard-earned money on it. What kind of top would I wear? I'd probably wear a black top when I'm being formal. I'll go all black. Right, that's a nice leather jacket. What would I wear with it? Because when it's saying formal, it means like, you know, going out for a date or something. To be honest, I would probably wear exactly the same as I'm wearing now. But you know, say I was feeling like I should be formal. I know. I do like, on occasion, a nice miniskirt. I'm not averse to a nice miniskirt when, you know, the need arises. Nice denim one. Wow. You know what? I was going to say, wow, that looks really tacky, but that's also exactly what I would wear. Yeah, okay, we will make that a bit darker. Nice black miniskirt that we've got going on. Get rid of the stains. There we go. There we go. I do actually have a black miniskirt, a black denim miniskirt. I haven't worn it in the longest time. I mean, I haven't had much cause to wear it. We've been in national lockdown, flipping heck. But I do remember wearing it to a night out at the cinema. Like, not long before lockdown, and then lockdown came and there were no more nights out with the cinema. Right, I would wear tights with it. I can't go bare-legged. There we go. Those are not tights. Full tights. Those are nearly full tights. Do we have, like, full tights? Full ones? Ooh, that's... Wow, that's a look, that is... That takes a braver woman than I to get away with a look like that. There we go. If we make them a little bit lighter. There we go. Some nice tights. And I am literally incapable of wearing heels. So I can wear heels in very short periods. I wore heels to my auntie's wedding. Yes, for about 10 minutes and then they came off. They're lovely. I've still got them. Sometimes I put them on just to look at them. I can't walk in them. But you know... you know those shoes that you buy and just so you can like put them on and look at yourself in the mirror and then take them off again? They're those kind of shoes. They are lovely. I mean, I do love heels, I really do, but I can't walk in them. I mean, God, women who work in heels, I don't know how you do it, but you know, you have my utmost admiration. Where are they? Those boots, yes, that's what I would wear. Wear the boots. Those boots are a little bit more kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Punk rock than mine. A little bit trendier than mine, just a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, those basically are my boots. There we go. Some nice boots on. Yeah, that's me on a night out. That's me. Not exactly. We've got a nice necklace we can put on her, actually. Because I like... Oh, we've got like a choker necklace. I love a choker necklace. Well, there's kind of that one. I mean, that's a bit... bit extreme with the skull, you know. But that is... I mean... my choker necklace. I have a choker necklace. It has a turtle on it. It's not quite as sort of full on goth as that. But oh, I love a choker necklace. Yeah, my one has a turtle on it. I've had other ones as well. I had one with like a little Oh my god, what was it? It was a little pirate ship. That was right. I mean, you know, skull and crossbones. It's kind of the same. It's kind of the same. I'm going with that. Yeah! That's what I would wear on a night out. Totally. So now you know how unfashionable I am. Gosh, she looks like she stepped straight out of the 90s. Do you know that? Wow, yeah. Okay. Right. Sleepy time. Now you're going to get to know what I wear in bed. It's not that. I don't actually wear anything in bed. But I'm going to put her in what I would wear like when I get out of bed. So, when I get out of bed... I feel like I'm sharing an awful lot about myself in here. It's fine. It's not like anybody watches these videos. It doesn't matter. Nobody who doesn't know me anyway. Actually, that's probably more awkward. It's like people like my brother are suddenly learning things about me that they probably don't want to know. What am I looking for? Hoodie! Yes! Because I have a hoodie. It's much bigger than that because it was big when I bought it. It was big when I bought it, and then, like I say, I lost 4 stone and it became massive, and honestly, it's like wearing a tent. It is huge, but I use it as like a dressing gown because I just really like it. You know when you have an item of clothing you just really like and you can't bear to throw out, and even when it's gone beyond the point where you can wear it in public, you still just wear it. It's my comfort hoodie, and I use it as like a dressing gown, so I put it on when I get out of bed. It's really nice, I like it. It's sort of that kind of colour. That kind of colour. There we go. Sort of. It's a wee bit darker. It's not quite pink, but not quite orange, but not quite red. It's somewhere in the middle of them all. Yeah, sort of that colour, and then those bits of white. And again, it's changed the friggin' thing because it's the same bloody hoodie. That's fine. That's fine. That bit can stay there, and you can... Well, there wouldn't be a t-shirt on underneath, but you can be white, I suppose. There we go. And then I'm going to say I'm not going to go as far as recreating my own knickers. I'm not going to do that. She can just have the default ones. Right, is that us? That's us. I'm going to change her hair, actually, for when she's asleep. Because that's the thing you can do if we unthingy the little lock there. That'll unlock the hairstyles. So that we can change them for each outfit. And I need a nice plait, because I plait my hair at night. Okay, well this is the best we've got. To be honest, I just go for one plait, and it's much messier than that, and I don't tie it in a little ribbon at the bottom. But to be honest with you, I think that suits me. I also think that this really demonstrates that that is the totally wrong facial structure for me. Now that she doesn't have her hair covering it. Also, her ears are really small. Are my ears that small? Actually, yes, my ears are quite small. Okay, fair enough. We'll leave it. It's fine. Okay, athletic. Athletic. Wow. Oh, nice sunglasses. Yeah, you're being optimistic there, game. Athletic. Yes, I mean, I do have exercises that I do, but I do them first thing in the morning, so I'm just in my hoodie. I'm in my dressing gown hoodie. I don't have, like, exercise clothes. I do, because, you know, I do them when I get out of bed. I do my little exercises. So, you know, that's the only time I exercise. I did used to jog. That was a thing, very briefly. Very briefly, I did used to go, like, running. So I'll just put on what I wore when I went running, which was leggings, if there is such a thing. Do they not have just normal leggings? Got those ones. Those are from, like, the Into the Future expansion, where they just randomly decided to give you time travel and you can go into the future. It's very good. And it's got all like futuristic clothes. Is that the closest I have to just normal leggings? Like normal full length leggings? There's those. Come on, man. Leggings that like go down to your ankles. Nobody wants their ankles on show, Jesus. Okay, fine. I think that's the closest we can get. Make them a bit blacker. There we go. Proper black leggings. And just a hoodie again. I live in hoodies, apparently. Just live in hoodies. Should we give her a different hoodie this time? But it'll still be just the normal boring black one because that's the one I wear. Yeah, there we go. It's just a normal boring black hoodie, that, isn't it? Yeah, yeah, okay. God, I'm boring. Right, and shoes. Trainers, yes, I can give her my trainers. Where are my trainers? Those ones? Or are the normal ones closer? I think the normal ones are closer. And then we will make them black. 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 And they do have, yes, they do have a bit of white on the soles like my trainers do. Which means I can't wear them at work, which is annoying because they're really, really comfortable. But one of the managers saw and went, oh, you're not allowed to have a tiny strip of white. Who cares that they're comfortable and let you do your work quicker? No, we can't have a tiny bit of white. Freaking stupid managers. You know what annoys me? She's not even my manager. She's a manager of a different friggin' department. My manager doesn't give a toss. My manager doesn't... You know what? I'm just going to say right now, being a stickler for the rules does not make you a good manager. Anyway, I'm going to stop my rant now. Now, if I give her black socks, it'll look like full-length leggings. You see? There we go. God, she looks terrifying. Luckily, she's not going to be on a treadmill very often, alright? Not if we're role-playing me properly. Right, okay. Just a ponytail? See if we can find just a ponytail. Trouble is, all of these things have got little embellishments on them, haven't they? They've made them look interesting and fun. Now, that would be good if it wasn't for the fact that I don't have a fringe. She has a very prominent fringe, and I don't have a fringe. So, is there a ponytail without a fringe? Is that? That's not terrible. We could go with that. Oh, God, is there really not just a normal ponytail? Flipping heck. Yeah, they make them all fancy, you see, and then there isn't anything normal, except things that are, like, too boring. Like that. That's too boring. I have a high ponytail. Nobody likes a low ponytail. Low ponytails are terrible, unless you have really long hair. Like, really long, thick hair. Then you can get away with a really nice... But my hair does not grow any longer than my shoulders. It is the length that it is. Okay, it grows like maybe 2 inches past my shoulders. Yeah, 3 inches past my shoulders. And then that's it. That's as far as it grows. It falls out at that point. It never gets any longer than that. It's very sad. I'd love to have really long hair. But I don't. Is there anything in here? Anything? Just a normal ponytail, man. Just a normal, boring ponytail. I mean, that's way fancier than anything I would ever do. What about that? Ah, bunches. Bunches, yes, we'll go with bunches. I like bunches. I haven't worn bunches much since school, but I do like bunches. Okay, what's next? Swimwear, again. Not something that's going to be happening. I can't swim. That's the thing. I've learned to swim about 12 times. But then, every time I get back in the water, I can't swim. Because, I don't know, I'm just funny in water. I just have a funny relationship with water. It's not as simple as being afraid of water, right? I'm more complicated than that. Because I actually quite like being in water. I quite like being in a pool. I quite like paddling in the sea. I quite like, I like being in water. But I have to be able to touch the bottom. And I can't put my face under. I have this really weird... I have showers without getting my face wet. You know that? Apparently that's weird. Apparently that's not normal, having showers without getting your face wet. I can't have my face get wet. I can't even, splash water on my face. I can't do it. It's just... And I can't watch other people do it either. I find, like when the Olympics is on and you find yourself watching sports that you wouldn't normally. And the swimming is a big one. I get genuinely uncomfortable watching the swimming. Just watching them put their head under the water. Oh my God, it's so awful. It's so horrible. I have a phobia of watching people put their face in the water. That's me. I also don't own a swimming costume, but if I did go into a swimming pool, I would probably wear a t-shirt, not unlike that. I don't own a t-shirt with a starfish with headphones on, but I really want one. What kind of t-shirt do I have that I could put on in a pool? I do have a t-shirt that's a bit like that, do I? I have pyjama tops like that. That's probably what I would wear. I'd probably go in my pyjamas. I would go to a swimming pool in my pyjamas. That's probably what I would do. If we make you a bit pink, because, I have pink pyjamas. Which I don't wear because I don't wear anything in bed. I actually have about 5 pairs of pyjamas that I never wear. Actually, no, that's not true because I put my pyjamas on when I come home from work, you see. Yeah. My pink pyjamas. My pink Disney princess pyjamas. Those ones I was wearing when I started the Mass Effect playthrough. And then probably just yeah, that's what I would go in. I would go ready for bed. That's what I would wear to a swimming pool, and I would have my hair in bunches again, because I love those bunches. Where are they? Yeah, there we go. Right, this only leaves outdoor wear, or outer wear as it's called up there. That's a bit strange. Oh my giddy aunt. Wow, that's fascinating, that is. Yeah, okay, well, get rid of the friggin' glasses, Jesus Christ. So this is what they'll wear when it's cold outside, during winter or autumn or sometimes spring. If it's below a certain temperature, when they go outside, they'll automatically change into their outdoor wear. And I usually try and make, like, whatever outfit they're wearing in winter look more or less the same, so it looks more like they've just thrown a jacket on rather than they've put an entirely new outfit on, you know. Oh, I don't know. What would I wear? What would I wear? I'm a bit lacking in coats, actually. I don't have proper big, thick, proper winter coats. Do you know what it is? Because every time I save up money to buy a coat, right, and I'm like, oh, I need to buy a coat, and I'll go looking, and they'll be all like the sensible ones. And then there'll be like a trendy one. Or, you know, trendy in my mind, probably not trendy, but, you know, there'll be like a really nice one. Or I've got a really nice one. It's got like leather sleeves, but the rest of it's sort of suede. Oh my god, it's so lovely. It's not warm, it's not practical, but I call it my Doctor Who coat because it's like, it's long. Like, you know the Doctor always wears long coats, and it's my Doctor Who coat. It's the best. I love it so much, but I shouldn't have bought it because I needed a raincoat. I needed a raincoat. That's what the money was for. But instead, I bought just a nice looking one. But yeah, so I'm kind of lacking in actual proper sensible coats. I do have a raincoat now. I did eventually get around to buying a raincoat, but I don't have like a proper big thick winter coat. Mind you, I have moved down to England now, and after living in Scotland for most of my life, I can promise you, even in the north of England, it does not get cold compared to Scotland. It don't get cold this far south, trust me. I don't know, I'd maybe just go for my leather jacket again, actually. I mean, I'd wear a scarf, though, that's the thing. I wouldn't have my chest on show. Jesus Christ, don't let your chest get cold. That's a terrible thing. Yeah, that sort of thing. I mean, I don't have a jacket that looks like that, but... No, you know what? I'm going to go for the jacket. I'm going to make it black, as always, because I apparently just live in black. Where's the scarf? We'll change the colour of the scarf. I've got a nice cream scarf. I mean, it is a woolly scarf. It's not a scarf like that, but I've got a nice cream one, which I quite like. How am I going to make cream? That's kind of... I don't know. What colour's cream? Is it sort of yellowy white? Yellowy white? Is that cream? Oh, that's mustard. That is. That's not what we want. That sort of cream. Kinda. Yeah, there. Oh my god, I look so boring. Look how boring I look. Jesus. I'm apparently the most boring human. What, should we make my t-shirt a jazzy colour just to jazz things up a little bit? We can give it proper patterns and things. I'll tell you what I've got. I do have, yeah, this is like themes, so we can put butterflies on things, but I don't have anything that fancy. I've got a stripy t-shirt. We could put my stripy t-shirt on. Okay, you can't really see it, but that's stripy. That bit would be white. And that bit would be purple. Slightly darker purple. Slightly darker purple. There we go, that's my stripy t-shirt. Oh, there underneath. Because that stripy t-shirt, you see, has long sleeves. So, you know, good for winter. Yeah, and my friggin' beige scarf. It's not quite that colour, alright? It's a nicer cream than that. But, oh, do you know what it is? My mother decorates everything in cream and beige, right? She likes houses, and she likes decorating, and she likes renovating and stuff like that, and she loves looking at colours and planning things and, you know, interior design and all of that nonsense. She loves things like that. And she will look at colour charts for hours, and everything she picks out is always cream or beige. Always! Sometimes it's like sort of beigey blue or beigey green, but it's always like the palest, most pastel-y colours, if there is any colour, but mostly it's just beige and cream. She buys everything in beige and cream. She buys a sofa, it's beige. She buys a chair, it's beige. Everything is beige, and I tease her about it so much that she just lives in beige. And you know what? Apparently, I'm not any better. I live in black and white with a bit of beige here and there. Trousers. You can have your jeans on. There you go. Oh, she's got a midriff on show. Oh, that's not me. Oh, blimey, we can't have that bit of skin on show. Jesus. What about those ones? Yeah, those ones work better. Those ones will do. Definitely get rid of those shoes. Wow, how would you even walk in those shoes? Those shoes are amazing. Where's my boots? Is my normal boots on here? Oh, my boots aren't on here. Oh, it won't let me wear my boots. This used to annoy me so much about The Sims 3 that, like, you know, you were limited to what items of clothes you could put on, which kind of made sense, I suppose. But you know, in the interests of role play, I would have liked to have been able to say set swimming as like jeans and t-shirt. Why not? Why not have a sim who goes swimming in a jeans and t-shirt if you wanted to? We're gonna give her slightly bigger boots. That's fine. We're gonna pretend they're the same boots, all right? They're the same boots. Just shush. There we go. And then she's got some black leather gloves on, which is fine. I'll go with that. And I believe we should be able to give her a woolly hat. I love a woolly hat. Yeah, there we go. We can give her a woolly hat. That one's got patterns on it. Mine doesn't have patterns on it. Mine is kind of purpley pinkish. A little bit lighter than that. Yeah, that sort of colour. There we go. See, I do wear colour a little bit. Sometimes. I can do colour. Shut up. Yeah. Wow, that looks disproportionately bright compared to the rest of her, doesn't it? Never mind. Okay, so now we've got all of that sorted, we move on to the most exciting part. Picking my own personality from a list of traits. Isn't that brilliant? Perfectionist, definitely not. Great kisser, absolutely. We'll just get rid of that for the moment. Absent-minded, yep, that's me. Unflirty. No, I don't think so. I'm quite... you know what? I'm accidentally flirty a lot of the time. That's the thing. Natural cook. I'm not a terrible cook. I wouldn't say I was a natural cook. Right, okay. Let's start from the top and go through. Actually, no, there's a couple that are like absolute dead certs that I know. So one is... Where are you? Loner. There we go. Loner is me. Completely. So, oh, she looks sad. You're not meant to look sad about being alone. That you're meant to be happy about being alone. So, like, okay. So each of the traits add certain quirks to your sim. For example, you know, they'll have little like mood boosts for specific things. So, for example, loners, when they get a negative moodlet when they're around too many people. They don't like being around too many people. They get uncomfortable. And they get a positive one when they're on their own. And also the things like they don't like talking to people unless they talk to them first. Like they don't like to be the one who approaches and starts the conversation. All of this is me completely. So that one suits me absolutely perfectly. What else have we got? Okay, so we've got absent-minded. Absent-minded Sims get lost in their thoughts and occasionally forget what they are doing or where they are going. Yes! Yes, that's me, but it doesn't actually add very much to the gameplay as far as I remember. I think it literally just means that they will sometimes stop what they're doing halfway through a task, which is actually more annoying than anything. Adventurous. Adventurous Sims enjoy travelling and exploration more than any other sim. I'm about to admit something to you right now. I have never been outside of Britain, and even within Britain, I haven't been to very much of Britain. Really? I mean, I have been to England, Scotland, and Wales. I haven't been to Ireland. I've never crossed water. I'm funny about water, you know that. You know I'm funny about water. I've never crossed water. No. I've been to Wales. I've been to Scotland. I've lived in Scotland. I've been to bits of England. I live in the north of England. I've been to Yorkshire. I've been to York. I've been to London. That's about it. I've been to Derbyshire. Yes, I've been to Derbyshire, I've been to Yorkshire, I've been to York itself. I've been to Northumberland, because that's where I live. I've been to London. I've been to most of Scotland. Okay, I've been to most of the east of Scotland. Yes. we're not going to go for adventurous, all right? Ambitious, definitely not. Jesus Christ. Is there an unambitious trait? Because I would go for that. Angler, that just means someone who likes fishing. I've never been fishing in my life. Although in the town I live in, fishing is a rather large pastime. God, if you walk down the quay of an evening, where I live in, which is about a 5-minute walk from where I live, it's just everybody's fishing. People bloody love fishing. It is a fishing town, so that's probably why. Wait. I saw one there. Animal lover. Yes, we will go for animal lover, because I do like animals. I've only ever had one pet. No, I've had 2 pets. One was a rabbit when I was very little, who ran away, and then I found out years later didn't run away. My mother called the RSPCA to take him away because he was an absolute nightmare and he used to bite people and he wasn't a nice rabbit. And then I had a cat. And I would have had more, but my dad's allergic to animals, so that's why I never had many pets in my life. But I am toying with the idea of going to college to do an animal management course so I can work with animals. There's a little thing that I've said out loud now, so if I don't do it, you'll all know I failed. Yes, anyway, we'll go for animal lover, because I do like animals. Artistic, no. Athletic, definitely not. Avant-garde, which is just more artistic. This is because they brought in, like... Artistic was one of the original traits in the base game, and then they brought in extra skills. So, like, originally it was just painting, and then they brought in graffiti. You can graffiti stuff, and that's an actual skill. So then they had to bring in a different trait for it. And, you know, a lot of these traits, man, are kind of unnecessary. Bookworm. Bookworm's a possibility, because I do like reading, and I love a good story. I mean, I experience most of my stories through video games more than reading, to be honest with you, but I do love a good story, and it will mean she'll tend towards writing, and I do write a lot. Born saleswoman, Jesus Christ, no. Bot fan, yeah, that just means you like robots. Which, yeah, to be honest, yeah, I like robots. Brave. Let's pass on that. Brooding, that's the one I want. Brooding Sims often can't help themselves from contemplating the riddles, mystery, and meaning of life. Sometimes the weight of these incredibly deep thoughts can become a distraction and can actually slow down the creative process slightly. Yeah, okay, let's go for slow down the creative process hugely until it grinds to a halt and nothing gets done. That would be me. Jesus. This is turning into a fascinating sort of exercise in self-exploration. I feel like this is suddenly turning into a therapy session. Can't stand art. I don't really have much opinion on art one way or the other. Charismatic, no. Childish. In some ways, yes, but... No. Clumsy. That's a definite possibility, but clumsy again is one of these. See, I've only got two left. You want to pick ones that are actually going to add something to the game and the gameplay. And clumsy really just means that they trip over every now and then. Which, you know, is accurate, but kind of a waste of a trait. Commitment issues. Oh, that's a definite possibility. Yeah. Sims with commitment issues don't really want to settle into a long-term relationship or lifelong career. Marriage is out of the question. No, marriage is not out of the question. But, like, I don't like to sit still. I like things to be changing all the time. I don't like to, you know, when I go into a job, you know, when you go into a job and when they're trying to, like, convince you it's a good job, they say, oh, there's excellent, you know, possibility for advancement. You know, you can really advance and make a proper career out of this. That terrifies me. That's the kind of thing that makes me want to run for the door when they say, oh, you can really progress and make a career out of this. And I'm always like, I don't want to make a career out of it. I go into everything expecting it'll to come out of it again in about a year. I go into everything short term. So yes, commitment issues would be a possibility, but maybe not. Computer whiz, I wouldn't say I was a computer whiz. I do like computers. Was a couch potato. Yep, that's entirely possible. Coward? No. Will frequently faint in dire situations. Definitely not. No, I'm not a coward. Daredevil? No. Disciplined? No. Disciplined actually isn't what you would think disciplined is for the martial arts skill that came in with World Adventures. It doesn't actually do anything else. It just makes you good at martial arts. We know dislikes children. I don't dislike children. I just don't actively like children. Diva? I don't think so. Dramatic? Definitely not. Easily impressed? Not really. Eccentric? That again is tied into the inventing skill. Isn't actually as exciting as it sounds. Eco-friendly, evil, evil. I shall become evil. No, family-oriented. No, flirty. Not particularly friendly. Well, yes, but love being around friends and are great at making and keeping friendships. No, frugal. Yes, I can be a tight-fisted bugger on occasions, but then on other occasions, I'm quite good at recklessly spending money on things that I want but don't need. But when it comes to things I need, I'm incredibly tight with money. Like, incredibly tight with money. Like, I consider it to be like treating myself to buy something with a brand name on it that isn't like the supermarket's own brand. That's like a treat. That's like if I buy like McVitie's digestives instead of little ones, that's like, oh, that's a special occasion, that is. So I suppose you could say I'm a bit frugal. Gatherer, that's a trait one again. Genius, definitely not. Good, that's a good person who donates to charity and things. I wouldn't say I'm actively good. Good sense of humour, that's a possibility. Well, okay, I'm not sure I'm good at telling jokes, to be honest. I'm quite good at entertaining on these, though, aren't I? Sort of. I'm not very good, like, in a conversation with someone. I'm not very good at being entertaining. But when I'm just sitting on my own in a room, I think I'm vaguely all right at it, maybe. We'll think about that one. Great kisser! As I said, obviously that one's a given. Green thumb, no. Grumpy. Only when I'm playing Prince of Persia. That's a Prince of Persia specific trait, that is. Handy, hates the outdoors, no. Heavy sleeper, nope. Definitely not. In fact, I'm the opposite. Hopeless romantic. Little bit, yes. Actually, can you be a hopeless romantic and have commitment issues? No, you can't. Because I would say I'm actually both. I would say I'm a hopeless romantic with commitment issues. I would say that about me. Hot-headed, definitely not. Hydrophobic, aha. Sort of, but again, not really. See, they loathe every second they have to spend in the pool. I like being in a pool. I just don't like having to sleep in one? Swim in one. Definitely don't want to sleep in a pool. Inappropriate. No, insane. Maybe a little bit. Irresistible. Oh, totally. Totally irresistible. Me. Kleptomaniac. Maybe when I was younger. When I was a child, I was a bit of a kleptomaniac, but children are, aren't they? Children like to pick up things and steal postcards from the local shop. That was maybe a thing I did once or twice. Light sleeper. Yes, but I don't want to take it as an actual trait because it's honestly just annoying. Because it just means that they wake up through the night and stuff, which is what happens in real life, and it's annoying in real life as well, but in the game it'll just be like needlessly annoying. Loser. Oh, let's not go for that one. That one's sad. Loves to swim. No, loves the cold. Yes, I'm definitely a cold person, not a heat person. I like the winter, not the summer. But again, it's a bit of a waste of a trait. Loves the outdoors, possibly. Lucky. I've never picked lucky, actually, as a trait. I don't really know what effect it has on the game, but I do generally consider myself to be fairly lucky. Like, I don't know, everything always seems to work out, do you know what I mean? It's not always an easy road, but at the end of it, everything always seems to work out. Mean-spirited, no. Mooch, no. Natural born performer, I don't know, you tell me. Natural kook, no. Neat. Neurotic, no. Never nude. Well, you already know that isn't true. Night owl. Little bit, but again, not really much use of a trait. No sense of humour, definitely not nurturing, not really over-emotional, no. Party animal I can't be because I'm a loner. Perceptive, that ties into the private investigator career, which is the best career. Perfectionist, not really. Photographer, no. Proper, no. Rebellious, a little bit, but not really. Sailor, no. Savvy sculptor. Schmoozer, no. Shy. No. I used to be. I'm not shy. I'm still a loner. I'm not sociable. I prefer being on my own, but I'm no longer shy. I'm not, like I say, I used to be when I was a kid, but not anymore. Nope. Socially awkward. Again, not anymore. I don't think. I like I say, I'm not social, but I'm not socially awkward. There's a difference between being unsocial and being socially awkward. I did used to be quite socially awkward, but now I don't try anymore. I think that's big. You're socially awkward when you try too hard, and now I don't because I'm fine being myself. You know, I'm fine being the one who doesn't talk much and who doesn't socialise much. That's just sort of who I am. So I'm kind of, when I used to think that that was wrong, that's when I was socially awkward. But now I'm just like, that's cool. It's fine. You can still have friends like that. You can still have a social life without being particularly social. It doesn't mean that you never talk to anyone or anything. It just means, you're not the life and soul of the party. That's fine. Star quality. Oh, I mean, like, totally. Come on, you can tell by the millions of subscribers that I have star quality. Supernatural fan, absolutely 100%. I love the Supernatural. I spend half my time on YouTube watching ghost videos and ghost stories and, aliens, UFOs, all that stuff. I love all of that stuff. Technophobe, no. Unflirty, definitely not. Unlucky, don't think so. Unstable, debatable. Vegetarian, no. Vehicle enthusiast. Actually, a little bit, yeah, I do like cars, but not enough to put a trait into it. And virtuoso, or virtuoso, I've never had to say that word out loud before, bloody hell, whatever that one is, which means you're a good musician, which definitely isn't me. Right, I have one space left. Ooh. What was there? There was commitment issues. There was bookworm. Yes, bookworm. Maybe tend towards bookworm. Commitment issues. Good sense of humour was one. I don't have any social ones. You should always have at least one social one, so you've got something when you're talking to other Sims. But then, like I say, I'm not very social. As a person, I'm not very social. But good sense of humour would be a good one. Because, like, generally, when I'm talking to people, I do try to put a bit of a joke in there. That's kind of all I've got. That's all I know how to do in a conversation. I know how to make a bit of a joke, tell a bit of a funny story. I can do that. But then bookworm. Thing is, like, books, I do read books, but books aren't my main thing. I'm not like an avid book reader. But I do like stories, but I find them in many mediums. And books are kind of one of the lower down on my list, to be honest. But I do write a lot. And that would make her tend towards writing. Good sense of humour. What else was I looking at? Commitment issues. You know what? I'm going to go for good sense of humour. Because I think that's sort of, is the best one to convey my kind of happy-go-lucky, quite laid-back attitude towards life. I'm quite, I'm quite a laid-back kind of person. And a good sense of humour is the only thing I can really think of that sort of conveys that in the sim world. Right, lifetime wish. I'll be honest with you, love, I don't have a lifetime wish. I don't have an ultimate goal. As long as I get to the end of my life, look back and thought, yeah, I was reasonably happy most of the time, I'll be good with that. That'll be fine. I was never somebody who had, great ambitions or anything. What have we got? Ark builder. Have 2 cats, dogs, horses, birds, lizards, turtles, rodents, snakes, butterflies, and beetles. Yeah, that's quite a good one, actually. That's quite a good one. Become a magician. Wow. Okay, fair enough. Adopt 6 strays. Maybe. Master the writing skill and the painting skill. Yeah, I'm not a painter. We won't go for that one. Collect 20 pets in the wild. None of these are jumping out at me. Let's have a wee look. What else have we got? Alchemist. Become a creature robot crossbreeder. Yes, that's getting to the top of the science career. We won't be doing that. Become a master thief. Yeah. That would be fun. Become a superstar athlete? No. Become an astronaut! I'd love to be an astronaut. I mean, I would never have the patience to put in the work to become an astronaut. I'd get 10 days into it and think, I can't be bothered. Is space really that cool? I mean, come on, I can go to space in video games. Do I need to do it in real life? Blog artist. Reach level 10 in social networking skill. Create a 5-star blog. No. Bottomless nectar seller? No. Don't even drink, love. See, blah, 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 blah. Celebrity psychic. Wow. Chess legend, deep sea diver. God, there's so many, isn't there? I found it. Jack of all trades. There we go. Reach level 5 of 4 different careers. Because since I didn't pick commitment issues, that's a good way of, you know, representing my kind of liking to move around a lot, not liking to really commit. Liking to move around. She'll sort of get to a certain point in each career and then go, oh, I'm bored of this now. I want to try something new. And that's what I'm like. I'm like that a lot. Okay, favourite food. Favourite food. Right. Good. My favourite food's not going to be on here because, you know, it's all kind of American, isn't it? Actually, no, fish and chips is on here, isn't it? Fish and chips. We'll go to fish and chips. Yes, fish and chips, definitely. It's my favourite takeaway, certainly. It's the king of takeaways. No takeaway can compete with fish and chips. Bloody hell. Favourite music? Well, I'm not really a music person, to be honest. I'd listen to just whatever's on the radio. I don't know about music. However, I do know what they all sound like, and I have to say I do enjoy Darkwave. Songwriter's quite nice too. I like a song that you can sing along to easily, you know, where it's just nice, when it's just words. Do you know what I mean? When it's just words, there's nothing sort of, it's not shouting at you or anything. It's just like an Ed Sheeran song, his kind of song, where it's just a little story. It's just words. It's not anything stupid or, oh dear, I just hit the microphone. Yeah, we'll go songwriter. That's quite nice. Favourite colour? Well, I don't know. Changes with bloody wind, that does. Purple. Yeah, we'll go purple. Purple's quite nice. Now I need to put my headphones back on because I need to try and judge what my own voice sounds like. Okay. Oh, the music stopped. When did the music stop? Oh god, I've been in the character creator so long the music's given up. I don't know, which one sounds more like me? They all sound a bit American, to be honest. Sound a little bit American for me. Okay, we're going to pitch it down a bit. Because I've got a slightly low voice, haven't I? Oh, I'm torn between 2 and 3. I'm going to go 3. Right, star sign, where's Scorpio? That's Cancer, for God's sake, woman. Scorpio! It's the friggin' Scorpion, Jesus, what's wrong with you? These don't affect anything, by the way. They don't affect, like, personality or anything. The only thing they affect is you can ask other people about their star sign, and if it's a compatible one, you will get, like, a relationship boost, so you like each other more. So that's the thing. And that's it. That's me. We're done. This is Magpie in all her glory. I have no idea how long I've been going for. Hang on a minute, let me check the time. Holy hell! Oh my god, I've been going quite a while. Jesus, took me ages to recreate myself. And now I'm just checking YouTube for... Just checking YouTube, don't mind me, everything's fine. Oh, some more of my ghost videos have been uploaded. Ah, one of the YouTubers I follow who does like ghosty stuff. He does like a kind of marathon month for October for Halloween, where he uploads videos every day. It's the best thing. It's the best thing. Anyway, I was gonna like move her into a house and everything and get us all started and like maybe do a bit of gameplay and stuff. But I think I've been going for so long. I've been going for so long. Oh, I've barely stopped talking as well. There's gonna be like nothing to edit out. Oh my god. I've been going for so long, we're going to call it a day here, right now, and then there's going to be another one. Because this is going to be like a series. I don't know how long it's going to go on for, because obviously Sims 3 doesn't have an end. I'm thinking of making it like a recurring series, so we'll do it for like a little bit, and we'll do one thing, like one career path or something, and then I'll go and do something else, and then we'll come back to it, and we'll like maybe explore one side of the expansion pack, so we'll send her to like China to, I don't know, investigate tombs or whatever, and then we'll like, I don't know, maybe go into the future or something like that, and make it like a recurring series, maybe that's the thing I'm going to do. That's what's in my head, but you know, I have a lot of ideas, very little comes of most of them. Mass Effect 2 is still coming. It's going to come alongside of this. It's not going to be, I'm not going to like do this and then do Mass Effect after. Because I think The Sims are mostly just going to be, it's going to be quite a chill little series. It's not going to need a huge amount of editing or anything like Mass Effect will. Mass Effect needs a lot of work. I don't think The Sims will. It'll mostly just be me waffling, you know, like I do. So the two are going to come together. I am going to have to, record Mass Effect again, as you know, because I freaking deleted the first grumble. I'm over it, it's fine. Prince of Persia, I have no idea. I do hope to finish Prince of Persia, but I need to take a break from it for my own sanity, honestly. I was about ready to bloody punch something after that last video. I really was. So it'll be back probably at some point. It may take a while, but hopefully I will finish it eventually. I know I said that about Elite Force as well. Elite Force will still be back at some point. Eventually, I'll do another little video where we do the Elite Force expansion pack, just like I said I would all those years ago, whenever it was. But yeah, so this will be like a little series. I don't know how long. I'm not expecting it to be very long. And then, like I say, it might just be a recurring thing that I come back to now and then, maybe. I like The Sims. It's fun to be back. It's nice. So, anyway, we're going to call it a day here. Next time, we'll move her in, get her sorted, get her started. But for now, this is Magpie, officially the most boring sim I've ever created in my entire sim career. And hopefully, we're going to have a jolly good time with her.